Yeah, so again, if somebody's got a favorite trail that's out of the metropolis area like New York City and Buffalo, comment down below, you know. So right now I'm jumping all over most of New York State, pretty much. So, like I said, right now, for the eastern New York State, Glimmerglass is the base of operations because there's a lot of stuff going on around here at the moment until I dry those pools up. I haven't picked a park westbound yet, and I'll probably be staying at parks, well, through the camping season. So if you got a favorite trail somewhere along the line, comment down below. So right now we're getting ready to do the Meadow trail, and at this point I've already ruined my shoes. That's them you hear squishing and squashing on top of the wet ground. These are campsites. I thought this was a picnic area. For some reason they're not. These are not on the Reserve America. I thought this was a picnic area, but this is Campground 50. But maybe they're not on there because they don't want anybody on here with as wet as the ground is. So yeah, I'm not sure if anybody knows right now down below on what is going on with these campsites, because they're not reserving them. I'm pretty sure it's because the ground's wet. My shadow's getting long. So, and there's another batch of campsites off the main road over there I thought was also a picnic area, and is not. So, same issue. It's a fielded campground that is not on the reserve website for some reason. Campsite 52, Beaver Pond. I'd be more than willing to throw a tent out here somewhere, even. Here's our trailhead. So, we didn't have one in the Bluebird Trail, but there's our resident deer in almost every video. There's a deer in it. Oh, it's got to take a crap right now. Again, I can't make this stuff up. And you probably noticed the white shiny trailer over there. So it's Tuesday evening, and all the spots along this road into the Beaver Pond camping area has already started to fill up. So if there's a spot open at Glimmerglass, get it, and get it quick, because they fill up fast, especially when they're not renting half of them apparently. I mean, these look like good spots too. Pitch a tent right in there, all to myself. And there's a bunch over there, probably another 10 spots over yonder next to the main road that are not being rented. Well, that's a whole different subject. So speaking of subjects, let's check the field. Let's check the water for the field for deer. The field of dreams becomes the field of nightmares when you get trampled. You know, that deer's still way up there. Alright, we're good. Deer check complete. Again, I'm not worried about my feet getting wet anymore because they already are. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, I just finished filming Bluebird Trail at Glimmerglass. Again, there's nothing we can do about it. It's the weather. The weather has to let up. Alright, there goes our last rainstorm. Yay, it's moved off. Hey look, it's sunny. Oh crap. You said something. And it's not a sprinkle, it's inch after inch. Just, the ground can't take anymore. Yeah, I hope we're not in a drought anymore. I know there's some places that were in some sort of drought, but I don't think they are anymore. They can't be. I mean, as much rain as we got, as much snow as we got. And this loop is about 3/4 of a mile according to the map. There's a PDF. It's downloaded to the phone. Getting ready to do something here. I just got to readjust the stuff in my pocket. Come down to my hand. Come down to my hand. Come down to my... See, this is how difficult it is. There you go. Yay, you did it. I thought for sure it was going to fall in that mud puddle. So, well, so there's all my trail information. Trail maps here. But of course, you notice how it started off in total zoom. So that's the trail we're doing now. Yeah, so this is the last trail to hike here. So, Glimmerglass Park trails itself are finished up. Once I complete this loop, I'm going to say finished up, and then there's going to be an impassable object to incomplete it. So, we're hoping to finish it up. But man, check out these views. I don't know what mountain chain this is. I don't think it's Appalachian. It's not part of the Adirondacks. We're nowhere near that. Well, within 50 miles. Just make sure nothing is hiding in there. Some of these deer are a little crazy. And this is the field I usually see them around in, so. Yeah, like I said, I'll be here a couple more times because it's going to be the center hub. Once I designated the spot as center hub, I'm usually back many times. So this is going to be the eastern New York State as I finish up, or as I work on the Empire State Trail. I did a bunch of them today. Did some real fanning today. Stuff like that. Well, I got time to do it. Steep climb. Okay. Oh. This is the Hyde Hall Road to the Hyde Hall Historic Site. Yellow. Meadow Trail. Hyde Hall is right down there. I'm going to try to get a shot of that now that it's closed. I'm not sure. I don't think you have to pay a fee or anything. Besides, I shouldn't have to. I'm camping here. But our trail continues on this other side of the road. Somewhere, I think it's up a little further. Not exactly sure where I came out of. We did the Sleeping Lion Trail, the 2 mile trail. Oh, that was, yeah. Spoiler alert, go to the last 20 minutes of the video. You'll see some really cool deer shots. So, yeah, I don't know where that came out, but I don't remember passing these. I don't remember being close to this gate. I think it came up there further. So this is the road that takes to Hyde Hall. That guy's got the life, I tell you. I wish I had something like that extravagant. Just out in his own. He's just out there frolicking in the field. Doing what campers do. I think this trail is just here to keep you out of the road. But again, I was going to say the name of the mountain escapes me, but what mountain is this? Wellington. Mount Wellington. There you go. You know, ever since I've been wearing this hat, I haven't had really many bugs bothering me, so it must be a good thing. I don't worry, usually not used to wearing these hats. But they do the trick. The nub on the top of my forehead likes to burn in the sun. And as brief as the sun was out, I showed you on the other video, yeah, nice sunburn on this side, but watch when I flip my hand. This side didn't get any sunburn, not even a tan, because it's the bottom of the hand. So you get, oh yeah, you got a decent tan, except there. So that is how much sun you got. What? This is not a trail on a map. Because the road's there. We're on this metal trail here. Oh, no, maybe, hang on. No, see, there's no connecting trail. Because we're about to, know that. Because we're about to go around up that loop right now. So there is no trail off of this one here. Why? Again, I don't know how accurate these maps are. As long as I know where I'm going. As long as they got trail markers. You want to see a funny oops on the trail markers and trail maps thing, check out the covered bridge trail at Glimmerglass. Because I totally went backwards on that one and got so confused I didn't even know what direction I was going. Trail marker. So what is that trail going off that way? Because we're coming up and going down this way. And why do we go up this way anyway? Why they diverge us this way is my question. Was there something of significance in here we can't see at this time of year? Why didn't we just continue the trail straight? Oh. Sorry for these shots are quick because you gotta remember I'm dealing with mosquitoes and horse flies and deer flies and flies and gnats. Oh. Well, I guess that gives you guys something to do. Another thing to do here at Glimmerglass, because there's that trail again. So, this trail is not on the map. Keep that in mind. It looks like it used to be a red circle. So, yeah, I don't know what that trail is. Unknown length, unknown distance. I'm not going to bother with it. We're just going to do this yellow one today, this metal trail. Meta trail. So we got to remember, you come through the power lines, your trail is going to turn, but if you want to check this other trail out, feel free at it. I'm running out of daylight as it is, and yeah, I don't know. Is that something they recently added, or I don't know. It's again known. It's not on my map. So see, why don't we just take the trail straight here? And I was, is that important? Animal's been chewing at the sign. Plastic. So this road, I believe, is Mill Road. Oh, you're gonna have some nice views. I forgot about these views. So at one point the road obviously used to come straight through to the mansion, we'll call it. But Sharps Turns goes that way. That's where we are on the trail. Hyde Hall. But man, look at these views. Alright, just a fair warning. We're heading back toward the campground, so you're going to hear probably some campers. Because this goes right behind the campground that I'm staying in tonight. Uh-oh. Unmowed path means wetland ahead. I think this is about as far as we're able to mow it. Again, the ground is so saturated. It's really cool seeing you out here in the field. Odd cloud. Yeah, until it starts abducting people. You can actually see how close we are to the campsites. Somebody's got a campfire going over there. Alright, time to slog it down. Oh yeah, this is fun. Look at these flowers. Got a bunch of them right here. Oh, that's not mud, that's muddy mud. Oh. Oh, we're done. We're at the beaver trail already. I was about to make a joke because if they can hear me walking around back here, sounds probably like Sasquatch stumbling around back here. Yeah, that's it. So that's the Meadow trail. You can go this way. This is the Beaver Pond trail. You go that way, loops around, takes it back over to the beach, and this takes you to the campsites and the beaver pond. And are you kidding me? Either that's an ass of a deer or something. Oh, okay. Perfectly normal. That's why you gotta go to. It's making up for the last video. Looking at me like, who in the right mind will be coming this way? And it's gone. That's alright, Bambi. I'm used to scaring myself anyway. At least you got to see it briefly. And you're pretty darn close to the campsites too. I didn't hear anything last night because of the rain hitting the tent. I think it spotted you. Now that'd be perfect if that deer was still standing there, because it was right there. Having two wild animals in one shot. Well, at least you have plenty of water to go crawling around wherever you're going. He's finding a place where there is no water. And everything else is covered in water. Let's just look at the trail. Look on the side of the trail. He's looking for a dry spot. Alright, well, that's going to be a wrap and we'll end the video here, folks. We'll be rolling until we get to the car. If anything happens, we've already seen this before. Just making sure that deer doesn't jump out right here. It won't be the first time it's happened. You think it's gone and surprise! It comes back out with 3 of its friends. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Now I'm going to go relax now that the hiking is done. I need to get my wet feet out of these wet socks, out of these wet shoes, and try to dry them up before tomorrow. Still not sure what the agenda is for tomorrow, but tomorrow I head back home. So, we'll see what happens. And there's my site. That's where I'm staying at right now. 47. You can see how wet it is. Water's pouring out of it. I got the ground sheet down, an old tarp. Seems to be holding up. I tell you, you want a tarp for a ground sheet. Because I didn't know how wet it was until I got here and went, oh no. But luckily I had that brought along. So, the bottom of the tent, you're going to get ruined. And if there is an excess amount of water, there's an extra layer there.